What's up, everybody? Out here on this walking through the park this morning. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I actually just got off of a 12-hour shift at work, and I don't know, I just needed to get out and get some fresh air. I've been cooped up all night, so I think I'm gonna spend about an hour out here, and then I'll go home, get some sleep, and do it again. But we're out here in the state park, and it's just really pretty out here. Nobody else is out here. I'm the only one out here today, right now. I'm actually walking on a horse and hiking trail, but it's really nice out here. It's about 38 degrees, and so sorry if I'm sniffing a little bit. Cold air's already got my nose running. But anyway, if we see anything cool, be sure and cut the camera on. Just trying to avoid some horse apples right now, but I'll give y'all a look at where we're at. Yeah, it's really nice out here. A little muddy in the middle of the trail. Horses have really rutted it out, so I'm trying to stay up here on the edge. Never been on this trail. This is my first time out here on this one, so we'll see if we can find anything cool. But yeah, I'll cut the camera back on if I see anything might be of interest to anyone. So see you in a bit. Okay, well, I just spooked out about 4 or 5 deer. Unfortunately, I didn't even hear them. I was trying not to slip and fall in the mud, and I looked up, all I see is their white tails going over the hill up there. But I'm gonna try and sneak my way up there, and maybe I can get some footage of them. Other than that, I mean, there's birds out here, but it is dead quiet, really. I mean, other than the airplane flying over, but you know. But yeah, I didn't even hear them. I mean, it's nice and wet. All the leaves are wet, and I just looked up, saw them like a big herd going over the hill. So let's see if we can get up here and find them. I don't see them. Tell you what, it is super wet and muddy. Oh God. Smart. Well, they ran off kind of that way, so I don't know how far they went. They weren't going super fast. looks like a creek down there. Oh, yeah, see, this is what I'm walking through. It's just solid muck. So I'm trying to stay on the edges as best I can. But then I get into the leaves that are a little bit drier, and it's hard to be quiet. I see a lot of acorns on the ground, so they were probably walking all up through here. Man, it's really pretty. Oh, sorry, hit the wrong button. I gotta kind of lighten it up a little bit. Now y'all are pretty much seeing about what I'm seeing. It was a little dark. Well, let's push on and see what else we can see. I'm trying to keep my eyes down the trail as much as I can, but trying not to bust my butt either. I hate I didn't get to see those deer. Ooh, got stepped in a big old horse apple. That would have not been good. Go up over this. Oh. All right. See how we're gonna maneuver this. Oh. Might just bypass this. I'll take this way. Try not to fall down too hard. Hopefully this ain't too soft. Nope. Now we'll get back on the trail. Sun coming up. Alright, I'll cut this back on if I see anything else cool. I did find something cool. Came up the trail, came out up there, and kind of moseyed down the hill, looked around the creek, came up this steep part, and this run right through here. It's kind of hard to see it. That's an old road bed, and I know there's an old colonial roadbed that runs through here, and a couple of wagon trails. I don't know which one this one is, so we're gonna mosey down that way a little bit and just kind of see if there's anything cool. Like I said before, I've never been down here. I just know when the trail hit that power line opening, kind of recognized where I was based off another trail. But yeah, this is definitely, I mean, you can almost, I mean, you'd have to be here, but you can almost see the old ruts through here. And this is not, I don't believe, one of their fire roads, because they keep those very well maintained. And the fact that this one's overgrowing leads me to believe that this is not a fire road. This is definitely cool though. I just want to sorry if I'm breathing heavy. It's starting to get a little warm in this coat. I don't know how much further I'm going to be able to go. Getting kind of thick. Yeah. It's actually kind of hard to, it's almost like there's another one going off that way. This is cool though. I dig it. Let's go back on the other side. Oh, that's getting a little thick. See, the problem with this park area, it's very hard to find any maps that go back long enough, because this wasn't dedicated as a state park and battlefield monument and everything until I think in 1931, if I'm not mistaken. So all the maps that are readily available are the ones that show the current park roads, and they built the visitor center and all that. And they do follow the colonial road to a point, but then it becomes new roads and the colonial roads disappear off into the woods. So could very well be what we've come upon here. If I go up over that hill, back down, I'll be on another trail, and I can get right back to my truck, hopefully without having to go through all that horrible mud that the horses have dug up everywhere. Yeah, this is pretty hard to get through too. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, I know it doesn't probably look it, but that's a lot of thick underbrush. Let's head back this way. Kind of hoping we'd be able to discover something. my research on this area has shown that there were some home sites out here before, long before it became a park, but they were few and far between. Okay, it should be right down here. I hope so. Whew. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I am. Yeah, the other walking trail should come through up here. Yeah, there's the creek. And it's very, very muddy. I was out here the other day and it was real clear. Yeah, if you, oh gosh. See the, I don't know if you can see it or not, a little blue marker on the tree. That's the trail. Yeah, this one will be a lot better because this is more of a hiking only trail. Well, what the heck? This fat man's already tired and hot. Let's walk on down here and check it out. Hopefully I won't fall and bust my butt while I'm filming this. Nothing but wet leaves, and I can see the deer tracks where they've slid down here. Yeah, this is cool. Excuse me. Oh yeah, it's a lot deeper than it was a couple days ago when I was out here. We had those tornadoes come through and dumped an ungodly amount of rain. I mean, I'm talking like just everything flooded. We had bridges get washed out. I didn't film that on my tornado videos because I mean, you can't even get to those spots. They've closed those roads off. But yeah, this is cool. I'd like to get down there and play in it, but I don't have my waders or anything. We'll walk down this way and take a look-see. It's really pretty through here. Ooh, yeah, you can. When I was out here the other day, okay, the water was a lot lower than that, but you can just see the grass just smashed down here. So it got all the way up along the edges of the bank. Man. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Ugh. Sorry, thought I saw something. Yeah, the ground is super mushy. Yeah, it actually, I mean, you can see here's the bank all this grass here, it's all flowing one way, you know. So it washed all the way up on here. I don't know how many feet it came up, but you can see the side of the bank there. I mean, obviously it was up that high. Man, it's really pretty. If I'm not mistaken, this is a branch of the Kings Creek. It's a Long Branch, I believe. So, I mean, it's been here pretty much forever. I'd like to get down in there and look around, see if I can find any native artifacts. There were a lot of Native Americans around here, Catawba Indians, and mainly in this area, and then Cherokee a little up north. And that water's so clear looking. I'll have to bring my I got a new thing I ordered. It's on its way from another guy I saw on YouTube. He does a lot of bushcraft kind of stuff and hiking, and I think he's former military. Anywho, he did a review on a product called the, I want to say it's the Grail is the company, Grayl, Grail or Grawl, I don't know. They're foreign, but it's a GeoPress water filtration system, which is really cool. But yeah, I'd like to bring it out here and test it on this. I mean, it looks really impressive. Anyway, you gotta look it up. It's the Grail GeoPress. It's not cheap, but it looks cool, and I should get it later this week or next week, and yeah, the water will be down by then, hopefully. I don't know how much more rain we're gonna get, but it's really pretty. Man, I could just stay here for a while, but I do need to get back home because, like I said, I gotta work tonight, and I've been staying up too late. It's hard for me to sleep sometimes. Almost 12-hour shift, and then I'm falling asleep at work. Every time I go on break, I'm nodding off. So, all right. Let's head back to the trail and see. Start heading back toward the truck. I don't even know what time it is right now, but yeah. Jump over this without busting my butt. Oh, Lord. Sure, that was graceful. All right, well, I'll turn the camera on again. If I see anything cool. Maybe a Sasquatch or something. Of course, we all know they're blurry. You can't take their picture. They're permanently blurry. Alright. Alright, I'll catch y'all in a minute. Oh, I'm too fat for these hills. What's up, guys? Back out here in the parking lot. Hope y'all enjoyed that walk. A little out of breath now, but hope y'all enjoyed that. Hopefully be making some more videos like this. going hiking and just, I don't know, getting outside, you know. But I've also got some other things coming up this year, car shows and motorcycle shows and things like that. I'll try my best to get some videos of and take y'all along with me. But now I'm gonna go home, go eat me some food and crash, because it's already 9 o'clock, 9:15. It's out here a little longer than I wanted to be, but it's good exercise, so I can't complain. So anyway, thanks for watching Carolina's Home, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I thought I'd film a little bit, just driving back, give y'all a little view through the park. Excuse me. Now this park actually spans from South Carolina into North Carolina, or vice versa. So we've been in the South Carolina side, and now we're crossing over into the National Military Park, which is on the North Carolina side. So so now we're on the North Carolina side. Actually, the easiest way to tell is when you get on the North Carolina side, you can see a lot better through the woods, especially this time of year. They do annual burns to clear out the dead underbrush and help the trees grow and all that good stuff, and it's good for the wildlife. So as soon as you cross into the South Carolina side, it's just thick. I mean, super thick. But here, I'll kind of show you what I mean. So you can see pretty far back in those trees there. Yeah, you definitely can't do that even this time of year on the South Carolina side. So you come through here, a lot of times you can see tons of deer and all kinds of other little wildlife. I mean, we've seen, foxes, coyotes, again, lots of deer over the years. But yeah, it's really nice out here. I mean, they really keep it as clean as they can and open. And this is actually the visitor center right here that we're coming up on. Sorry for that racket. That's my little phone holder. Here's the big visitor center. You can kind of see it through the trees, maybe. Yeah, that's it. And you come in there, and they'll show you a movie about the Battle of Kings Mountain, and there's all kinds of displays and a little gift shop. And then you've got the trails up there, because that's actually right at the bottom of the actual battlefield. So you walk a trail around the battlefield, and they've got monuments, and it's pretty cool. We're gonna go up there, and we're gonna do some videos too. And I'll have to get a little bit of research material together though, so I can kind of explain what we're looking at. But it's very interesting. It was a major turning point in the Revolutionary War, and pretty much taught the British that don't mess with the Carolinas, because made Cornwallis rethink his whole plan of invading North and South Carolina. So he ran back, and wasn't long after that they surrendered. So it's a pretty major battle that only lasted about an hour, but I mean it was one of the few battles also that was Americans versus Americans, because the British side was almost entirely loyalists, other than their commanding officers. So it was around 900 patriots fighting against, I believe, somewhere around 1,200 loyalists. And it would have been even more patriots, but and we'll get into this in another video. But yeah, they realized they had to move it and get out here quick before the British commander was able to get back to the British lines or get reinforcements from General Cornwallis. And so the spies told him where they were, and 900 guys broke off the main force and rode by horseback through the night, through the pouring rain, and got out here and surrounded them, and within an hour just decimated them. And it was a very bloody battle. But again, we'll come out here one day, hopefully soon. I mean, I'd like to do it while the weather's nice and cool, and you know, number one, there's less people out there walking around, so I don't look like a moron talking to myself when I'm talking to y'all. But yeah, I just like coming out here when it's nice and cool. You can see more. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching my videos, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, please do. But you know, I'm not going to be able to put out videos all the time, but I will whenever something cool comes up, or something I think people might want to see that would get them excited about, you know, things in North Carolina they can do on vacations or whatnot. So anyway, I'm gonna go home and sleep, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Appreciate it.